It's your boy Ayatamias here again with another astrology shorts snippet for you about a current transit and planetary aspect that we're currently going through right now in real time up in the sky. Yep. So something new I'm trying. This time around we're talking about Sun opposite Jupiter. Now, what is the Sun? Your vitality, your life, how you see yourself. Your Sun is action. Your Sun is you moving, you doing something. It's you, how you see yourself, how you want to be seen, how others see you. Sun is Leo energy, ego even. What is Jupiter? Lessons, expansion, experiences, bigger than life, overindulging, just being abundant, blessings, Sagittarius energy, travel even, just being bigger than life, larger than life, and just doing and learning a lot and being wise. It's some Jupiter traits, opposite Jupiterian. I don't think that's a word. But let's talk about this transit real quick. So lessons around growth and ego for sure. Where have you been thinking you're larger than life, or vice versa? Where have you been thinking too small, and where you have not been thinking highly of yourself, or you have not been optimistic enough? That's a very Jupiter word. Reality checks for all, depending on what side of this axis that you're on that I just named. So apply that to whatever you're going through in your life. Also, identity issues around how you want to be seen compared to how others actually see you. It's a big difference. You can see yourself as this high and mighty, strong person. Somebody can see you as this, weak, feeble, dumb person. This is just an example, but, everybody doesn't see the good qualities inside of yourself. And with this transit, you could probably feel that more than ever, and not like how people see you, but don't let that get to you. You know how you want to be seen, and it's just a lesson for you to learn. Where are you at in life now compared to how far you want to go and grow? Don't beat yourself up if you're not as far as you want to be, because a lot of people could this time could be realizing that they haven't put enough work in, that they haven't even got as far as they want to be, that they realize that they aren't where they want to be with this. Because with Sun opposite Jupiter, you're going to want a lot. So beware of overspending, beware of doing too much as well, like doing too much actions, just overexerting your energy, just being in too many places. Because Jupiter energy wants to do and grow and wants to have a lot. So you could be having a lack mindset if you are on the negative side of that aspect as well. It's still lessons and experiences that you need to be had before you can get to the optimal version or to that place that you want to be. So remember that. It's still some things you need to go through before you can get there. So don't beat yourself up too much. I have to disclaimer that because Spirit told me to say that again. Realizing where you're not being true to your moral value system, as well as your religious and spiritual matters as well. Spiritual revelations and how you need to get more serious on whatever journey you're doing spiritually. That's why you see me being a little more serious with my trying to come back with videos, even minus my hiatus from social media. But I'm just being more structured in whatever you do spiritually, whatever rituals, practices that you have for yourself, whatever life path you need to be on. It's just going about how you be more structured towards doing that now. You must definitely feel that. Have you been through enough experiences? Do you know enough? A lot of people speaking their philosophies regarding religion and spirituality would be more relevant around this time. You might even see a lot of folks trying to push their views more on others now than ever. But these are the ones that's running off of ego. Now I'm going to do something different with this short. This transit is kind of important. It isn't that short of a transit, I don't think. So I'm going to talk about how it accesses the houses, Sun and Jupiter, first house, seventh house axis, seventh, second, 8, and vice versa. So if you have this going on in your first, seventh axis, first house, seventh house, you will be probably seeing how certain experiences from friendships, relationships, and connections that you deal with affect your life and your security and how you see yourself. How you let others' experiences and others' philosophies affect your view and certain moves you need to make for yourself and for your life. Second and 8th axis, you might see how you didn't make certain moves towards your inner stability and let others' darker experiences, due to other people's darker experiences that they projected onto you. People unknowingly projecting, by the way, probably their bad experiences on you and how successful you see your image and yourself being. You let that get to you, maybe. You could be seeing where you listen to too many people's experiences and letting it affect your self-esteem or your success. Third and ninth axis, how you're playing it safe and not expanding your mind/reality due to not believing in yourself, not having proper faith, so you stay with the same people and are experiences scared to grow. A test of your belief, self-belief, faith, and wanting to grow your current circumstances. The fourth, 10th axis, how certain emotional reactions and learned behavior/family issues could be holding you back and meetings and experiencing new things with new people. I'm at work, y'all, sorry. In the world, how family or wanting to stay where you are familiar with is stopping you from expanding your reach in the world, and about furthering your career/goals. You want to do more, not letting old emotions and letdowns stop you from sticking your neck out and trying to be seen and do things in new light in the world. The 5th and 11th axis, how certain associates affect your ego, negative or positive, and maybe needing to break away from or disassociate with certain things that pertain to you. Connections, parts of your life, group dynamics, mentalities, etc. New ways of wanting to express yourself, be seen, as well as how you connect with others. Seeing what fits this new version and who doesn't. 6th and 12th axis, hidden parts of yourself that you buried due to feeling it wasn't structured. Renew/restore faith, doing things behind the scene to stabilize your ego and how to go about organizing their life. Hidden ego insecurities, gifts all coming to the surface for you to integrate them and perfect your sense of self on a deep spiritual level. Death and rebirth of ego to a degree. Now to this axis part, I'm explaining. Basically just, okay, like I said, Sun and Jupiter. If you have the Sun in the first house, Jupiter 7th house. So if you're Leo rising, that's how you break that down. So if you have the Sun in the 2nd house, Jupiter in the 8th house, that's how you break that down. So look in your chart to see where the Sun is at and see where Jupiter is at, see how the opposition is affecting you. Like in my chart, I'm a Leo rules my 7th and my 8th house. So I would be like probably a 2nd, 8th house. Because my 8th house cause actually is Leo. So I would look at the 2nd and 8th. You, so I can say, for instance, you're a Leo rising. You will look at the 1st, 7th axis. So I did explain this part a little too fast, but for the people that's more advanced, you can get it. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment. Until next time.